This is Twit.
Valve co-founder Gabe Newell gave a keynote speech at LinuxCon touting Linux as the future of gaming. Newell pointed out that 198 games now run on Linux since the spring launch of Steam for Linux. He also extolled the speed at which development can happen in an open environment. And right at the end, he hinted that Valve's approach to hardware for Steam, as well as some news on mobile, will be coming next week. Steambox!
The 16-gigabyte model of the Nexus 4 sold out of the Google Play online store yesterday, and that's following last week when it sold out of the 8-gigabyte model following a $100 price drop. Now, The Verge says, we have a source that says Google has no plans to restock either of these items and continue offering this phone. This, along with that mystery device that showed up in a Google promotional video recently, and then an SEC filing from Google, all point to a possible Nexus 5 in the near future.
Sarah, you're an Apple TV having cord cutter. You might not like this next story. Amazon just updated its instant video app for iOS, and it finally supports AirPlay video streaming. Now, in the past, the app's AirPlay functionality was limited to audio only. Amazon also says the updated app is faster, too.
Woohoo!
Apple's iOS 7 will become available Wednesday, September 18th. Older versions of hardware like the iPhone 3GS and the original iPad won't be able to take advantage, but Apple's not ignoring you folks in the App Store. If a user running an older version of iOS tries to download a version of an app that wouldn't work, the OS will ask the user if they would like to download the latest compatible version. The prompt was discovered by a Reddit user who tried to install Instagram on a second-gen iPod Touch.
Microsoft's Bing search engine is sporting a new logo, but it made some changes to actual search too. Improved snapshot cards that try to guess what you want to know before you're finished typing it, or gives you a quick index of info, but it also pulls from Facebook and Twitter to see what your friends might be saying about a particular search term. The page 0 results autofill even as you search a query now have little mini tiles with pictures and text. Other tweaks like pole position results now fill in answers for easy questions about things like the weather.
Google just bought the company Bump. Now, the Bump app allowed users to share files and contact info by tapping devices together without the need of NFC. Now, speaking of NFC, Google just updated its Google Wallet app to support any Android device running 2.3 and higher and does away with needing NFC support. The app will let users send money for free to other US-based users via an email address, similar to PayPal.
Dell knows the way to your laptop love is through big battery life and cheap prices. The new $379 Haswell version of the Inspiron 11 3000 series of laptops lasts up to 8 hours on a single charge. It's also still light and thin at 3.15 pounds and 0.83 inches thick with an 11.6-inch touch-enabled display. The Inspiron 11 3000 series goes on sale October 3rd.
Iranian citizens briefly had access to Twitter and Facebook, services that have been officially banned in the country since 2009. So what happened? One communications official called the whole episode an ISP technical failure, but others say this could be a result of pro-internet moderates like Iran's new president Hassan Rouhani pushing back against the wishes of more conservatives within the Iranian government. The communication official's response to the glitch was officially, "We will take action if there was a human flaw. We are probing it."
Internet.org, the organization begun by Facebook to make the internet accessible and affordable for everyone, released a white paper Tuesday detailing the changes that need to happen in spectrum usage to accommodate 1,000 times more web traffic as the 5 billion people currently not connected come online. The paper details technologies deliver and handle huge volumes of data generated by 1 billion-plus users daily with names like air traffic control, hip-hop, and WebP.
According to the Washington Post, the country of Brazil is planning to separate itself from the U.S.-centric internet due to reports of U.S. government surveillance. Now, Brazil would still allow its citizens to view and use U.S. services, but the country wants their data to be stored locally to prevent the NSA from spying. This is leading experts to voice concerns that the internet could be fractured should countries wall themselves off.